Today on the show, we're talking about waffles, pancakes, and everything good. Okay? These are waffles. Pancakes suck. That's the talk on pancakes. Pancakes suck like Carney. He's a very bad prime minister. I don't even know if Canadians are even aware of how bad a prime minister he's already become. He is by far the world's worst prime minister. Canadians are facing increased bankruptcies, loss of homes. Let's look at how many people in Canada have lost their homes since Carney has taken office. Hey Google, are you always listening?
I do not
And we're going to use Google to find out how many people in Canada have lost their homes since Carney has taken office in Canada as Prime Minister. And we're using Google search ads.
It is difficult to state a single precise number for how many people lost their homes during Stephen Harper's time as Prime Minister.
Carney, not Harper.
I assume you are referring to Prime Minister Mark Carney, who took office in March 2025. Because he has only been in office since March 2025, a national statistic detailing the total number of people who have lost their homes during his specific term is not yet available.
But we can do a roundabout figure because we have figures coming in each month stating how many people are going bankrupt and losing their homes in Canada. RBC posts numbers. What are those numbers, please?
There are no specific RBC reports detailing the exact number of people losing their homes. As this
Oh, do you not find that a little sus?
It's not possible to directly link the published consumer insolvency numbers, bankruptcies/proposals.
How many people lost their home in 2024 in Canada?
No single total figure for foreclosures in Canada for the full year 2024 is publicly available, as statistics are usually reported as mortgage arrears rates, which were rising but still low. The national mortgage delinquency rate, payments 90-plus days late, rose to 0.19% by mid-2024, CMHC, though some regions like Ontario saw sharp increases. 90-plus day delinquency rate hit 0.22% in Q4 2024, nearly doubling from the previous year. Mortgage arrears, the step before foreclosure, totaled 9,057 residential mortgages in arrears nationwide as of a recent report, CBA, which is still a historically low percentage of all mortgages.
How many mortgages are there in Canada?
As of September 2024, the Bank of Canada's RESL2 dataset, which covers about 80% of the mortgage stock by dollar value, contained approximately 6 million outstanding mortgages. Another estimate from March 2021 indicated a total of 6.08 million mortgage holders.
And of those, how many of them are having a hard time making ends meet?
Around 1 in 3, about 33% to 35%, Canadian mortgage holders were struggling or having difficulty meeting their financial commitments by the end of 2023 and early 2024, a notable increase from pre-pandemic levels. A more specific survey showed 14% found it hard to cover their mortgage payments, while a quarter of respondents were worried about their ability to make payments.
So 35% of Canadians were having a hard time then. Do you think that number went down?
It is unlikely the number has decreased. In fact, there are mixed signals, and it may have increased, especially for certain groups. The Bank of Canada projects that about 1/3 of all mortgage holders will face a payment increase by the end of 2026, with 60% of those renewing in 2025 and 2026 seeing higher payments, which adds significant financial stress. Equifax data from mid-2025 shows delinquency rates, missed payments on mortgages and other debt are still rising in provinces like Ontario and British Columbia, suggesting increasing rather than decreasing stress for some. The overall trend is a widening financial gap, where some mortgage holders are seeing stabilization, but those facing quote payment shock from renewing mortgages originally taken out at ultra-low rates are under immense pressure.
Do you think it's fair what the government of Canada is doing, the banks are doing to Canadians?
Most Canadians do not think the government is doing enough. A large majority express dissatisfaction with the federal government's handling of the housing crisis. Many Canadians also blame financial institutions for making homeownership difficult due to high mortgage rates. In response to financial stress, the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada, FCAC, has required banks to offer tailored mortgage relief measures like extending amortization or waiving fees to struggling homeowners.
But that isn't working. So the Canadian FCAC, the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada, is failing. How much money and how many employees do they have in their department?
The Financial Consumer Agency of Canada, FCAC, has a planned budget of approximately $64.80 million for the 2024-2025 fiscal year and a forecasted staff level of 259 full-time equivalent employees.
They aren't doing anything. Fire them all and send relief to Canadians right now.
As an AI, I cannot take action to fire government employees or send financial relief. The Financial Consumer Agency of Canada, FCAC, is a regulator, not a relief dispensing agency, and its main...
So you're talking about a regulator that's doing nothing to help Canadians in these dire straits right now. 60% of Canadians are on the verge of losing their homes in Canada, and nobody's talking about it.
While official statistics don't confirm 60% of Canadians are on the verge of losing their homes, a striking 57% fear losing their home if their financial situation changes, and 81% of those renewing mortgages in 2025 expect financial strain. This fear and strain among Canadian homeowners and renters is a major, widely discussed national issue.
Widely discussed is a disgusting joke. It's time for action.
The government's actions focus on supply and lender obligations, not direct cash relief. 1. Mortgage relief mandates. The strengthened Canadian Mortgage Charter forces financial institutions to offer tailored relief, like extending amortization or restructuring, to struggling homeowners. 2. Housing supply. The new Build Canada Homes Agency was launched with an initial $13 billion to finance and build more affordable housing at scale to address the core crisis. 3. Renewal flexibility. Policy changes allow insured mortgage holders to switch lenders at renewal without a new stress test, and 30-year amortizations are now available for first-time buyers and new builds.
Renewal flexibility. The policy changes allow insured mortgage holders to switch lenders at renewal without a new stress test. Well, isn't that good news? Hot day old waffles in a pan. Never tasted so good. Yeah. okay, Tiggs. I hear you're a frickin' cat. I get it, buddy. You are a cat. You're stressing Daddy out, you know. All night last night, you just meowing. Dude, there's nothing. You gotta see this cat, guys. He just stands there and he just meows at me. He's fine and everything. He's just sleeping. I kind of bumped him a little bit. He's pissed about me bumping him. I literally like went like this to his tail. He was laying here, and I was playing PUBG here, and I literally went like this. And I bumped his tail like just like that, just like bumped it, and he is now pissed. And yeah, I love you so much,